Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another redraft. We're doing the 2018 draft. So this one's also pretty hard. It's a really early draft. So if you guys don't agree with my choices, it's probably just because it's way too early to decide right now. This draft is 2 years ago, so very early. But yeah, before we get into the video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Almost 500 subscribers. Love how the channel is going so far, guys. If we can get to 500 subscribers by the middle of July, that would be very appreciated. But let's get right into the video. Starting off at pick number 20, I have the LA Kings now selecting Liam Foudy, a very good and fast skater, very good handling, and a great shot and pass. Foudy put up 68 points in 45 games with the London Knights this year, and he also put up 68 points in 62 games last year. So very well-rounded forward, and hopefully he can get to the NHL very soon. At number 19, I have the Flyers now selecting Ryan Merkley. He's a very good offensive defenseman, great skater and puck skills, and he is very good in the rush. He put up 76 points in 60 games with the London Knights as a defenseman, and last season he also had 71 points in 63 games played, split between Guelph Storm and the Petes. At number 18, I have a pretty big drop here. I have Columbus now selecting Vitaly Kravtsov. Now the reason I have him dropping is because I think everyone I put above Kravtsov has had a better few seasons. Anyways, Kravtsov is a skilled forward that can score in a number of roles. He has great hands and speed on the rush, and some good physical size as well. In his first AHL season, Kravtsov put up 15 points in 39 games. Not bad for the 20-year-old. At pick number 17, I have the Devils now selecting Grigory Denisenko, who I also have dropping a bit. Denisenko has high skill and a great skating ability, a playmaker with a great shot and great puck skills. Only 12 points in 38 games played in the KHL, but the KHL is a very hard league, so I almost put him higher on the list. At pick number 16, I have the Avalanche now selecting Evan Bouchard, who also dropped a couple spots on my list. Bouchard is a highly intelligent D-man that can play in both ends of the ice. He's a very good skater, very well-timed passes, and a great shot. Bouchard put up 36 points in 54 games played in the AHL. So hopefully he will be ready for the NHL next season. At number 15, I have Florida now selecting Ty Smith, a intelligent two-way defender who is a great playmaker and can skate very well. 59 points in 46 games played this season in the WHL, and he put up 69 points and 73 points the last 2 seasons before, so very good defenseman, and hopefully he can make the NHL very soon. At number 14, I have one of my first big rises in my redraft. I had the Flyers selecting Joe Veleno. He's a hard-working forward who makes players around him better. He can play a very well defensive game, and he's very good all around in passing, skating, shooting, and handling. 23 points in 54 games played in his first season in the AHL, and in his last season in the QMJHL, he had 104 points in 59 games played, which is very good. It was his draft season, so I don't know how he went at 30. At number 13, I have my first original pick with Dallas reselecting Ty Dellandrea. He is an all-around player with a great defensive game. He can pass and shoot very well, putting up 32 goals and 30 assists for 70 points in 47 games. If he would have played more games, he could have easily had a way better season, so I'm going to keep him at 13. At number 12, I have the Islanders reselecting Noah Dobson, one of the players in this draft with NHL experience. Dobson is a talented two-way defenseman that can play in all situations. He's a very creative player with soft hands and a deadly shot. 7 points in 34 games played in his first NHL season. Could have been better, but he is only 20 years old and has a lot of time to prove his game. At number 11, I have the Islanders selecting one of my favorite prospects who deserves a raise. I have the Islanders selecting Alexander Romanov, who went originally 38th in the draft, which is way too low. He's a great skater with good offensive and defensive skills. He plays a physical game that can scare forwards. Romanov has shown himself in the World Juniors, and he put up 7 points in 43 games played in the KHL this season. Moving into the top 10, I have another defenseman going in the stacked draft. I have the Oilers selecting Rasmus Sandin, who was originally selected 29th, which is way too low. He's a defender who can do it all. He plays well on both ends of the ice, and he can pass and shoot very well. He had 8 points in 28 games for his rookie season. Not that bad, and he had 15 points in 21 games played in the AHL. At number 9, I have the Rangers selecting Joe Farabee, who moves up some spots on my list. He's a very dangerous forward who can make something happen out of nothing. He had a great first NHL season with 21 points in 52 games played. I expect more improvement from him in the next couple of years. So yeah, great all-around player that I have at number 9. At number 8, I have another defenseman with the Blackhawks reselecting Adam Boqvist, an offensive defenseman that can carry plays with the puck on the stick. Great speed with good hands and smooth passes. 13 points in 41 games played for his first NHL season, which isn't bad for the 19-year-old. At number 7, I am Vancouver now selecting Jesperi Kotkaniemi. There are a lot of people who are dropping Kotkaniemi out of their top 10. It's way too early to drop him though. Montreal, in my opinion, rushed his development too early, playing him when he was only 18 for his first season, where he didn't even do that bad. He had 34 points in 79 games played, only 8 points this season, which kind of shocked everybody, and now everyone's doubting Kotkaniemi for his 8-point season. He's also struggled with injuries this season, but in the AHL, he was point per game until he got injured. So there's still a lot of time for Kotkaniemi. I think people need to know that he's only 19. He has so much time to grow. So I have my number 7 here. At number 6, I had Detroit selecting Barrett Hayton, a very impressive forward with great skill, hands, and a rocket shot and a decent pass. Barrett Hayton shined in the World Juniors this year. I was really impressed on how he played. Even dealing with that injury he had, he still played very well in the World Juniors. Only 4 points in 20 games played in the NHL, so not a lot of time in the NHL yet for Hayton, but I think next year is where his time will really start to grow. At number 5, I have Arizona selecting Philip Zadina. Zadina plays with great speed up and down the ice. He has a high level of hockey sense. He can create plays very well, and when he has a shot, he can put it in as well. Very impressed with how he played this season. 15 points in 28 games played in the NHL. He also put up 16 points in 21 games played in the AHL, and I think he'll turn out really good for Detroit. Pick number 4 stays the same for me. I got Ottawa reselecting an amazing forward in Brady Tkachuk, a forward who is very aggressive and plays the body very well. 89 points in 142 games played in his career so far, and 44 points in 71 games played this season. Once Ottawa's full team develops and they get all their prospects ready and going, I think Tkachuk's going to shine even more than he already is. At number 3, I wish this happened as a Habs fan. I have them selecting Quinn Hughes. When this draft happened, this is who I wanted Montreal to take, but we took Kotkaniemi instead. Hughes is a two-way talent who is extremely well skater. He handles the puck very well, and he has an amazing vision and creativity. 53 points in 68 games played this season. One of my call-up favorites for sure. Now at number 2, it took some time to see if I wanted to switch Dahlin and Svechnikov, but I decided not to, so I have Svechnikov going back to Carolina at pick number 2. He is obviously the more offensive talent, but I think it's too early to switch these two around. Svechnikov broke up this season with 61 points in 68 games played. Very good for Svechnikov, and he's going to have a bunch of more seasons like this to come. And at number 1, I have Buffalo reselecting Dahlin, known to be one of the next greatest defensemen. Dahlin is a smart two-way guy who can work in any situation. He's a very good passer with an accurate shot. Back-to-back 40-point seasons for Dahlin, as he stays at number 1 for me. And that's gonna do it for my 2018 redraft, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know below what your thoughts are on my picks and if you would change anything. And let me know what your top 5 is or top 10 would be in the redraft. Before I end the video, I want to say happy 4th of July to my American followers on my channel. So hope you all are having a good day. Hope you find something to do during the COVID-19. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.